thing's awesome. I love it.
YouTube, what's going on? Roger here with QVO Tactical. In today's video, we are taking a look at a gun that is probably my favorite build so far this year. This gun was very surprising in a good way. Of course, I'm talking about the new Palmetto State Armory JAKL. Nice. Now, as always, I like to let you guys know how I go about getting these products in for review. If you're like me, then you are subscribed to the Palmetto State Armory newsletter. A couple of months back, they released their new JAKL in a 10.5-inch pistol version. Once I saw this release in OD green, I had to jump in on it. Cool little fact here, if you purchase the upper and the lower separately, you're gonna save yourself about $100. This is what I did, and I was able to snag one of these from the PSA website for $1,000. I then had it shipped to my local FFL, and here we are. Now, I cannot link anything here on YouTube that is gun related. However, our new website, QVOreviews.com, will have our affiliate links to anything you guys see here in this video. We appreciate you guys checking out that website and using those links, as it does help us out with the channel with the funds that we receive from their affiliate programs. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into the specs of this new offering from Palmetto State Armory. The PSA JAKL is a platform built around their 6105 monolithic upper receiver, compatible with any mil-spec AR-15 lower receiver. The JAKL features a buffer system that is fully captured inside the upper receiver, shortening the firearm's overall length. The upper receiver comes with a rear Picatinny rail section that will allow you to attach any side-folding brace or stock. The PSA JAKL features a long-stroke piston design with a Carpenter 158 bolt and a 4340 carrier. Essentially, it's an AR-15/AK-47 hybrid-style build. The side charging handle is ambidextrous and non-reciprocating. The platform also features a toolless 4-position gas block, which allows you to quickly adjust the amount of gas needed on the fly. This makes the setup ideal as a suppressor host, as well as night vision fun, which you will see here shortly. Now, as you can see, we have decked this gun out with all the bells and whistles, guys. Everything from matching OD green EOTech XPS2 to a Unity Tactical Fast Riser, a full power PEC 15 along with a Surefire Pro Scout IR weapon light. I've also switched out the brace to the SB Tactical 1913 metal version, which I did paint FDE to go along with the whole moonshine FDE OD green theme of the build. We've even added a tan grip stop as well as a tan Radian 45-degree safety selector. The final touches, though, are going to be the Magpul FDE grip, the Geisley 2-stage trigger, and our favorite muzzle device from Reared Manufacturing, their SPB. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into the range footage. For this range session, we decided to have a night shoot. We wanted to shoot this build in both a white light configuration as well as night vision, utilizing infrared lasers and illuminators. Myself, along with Gil, Compton, and my old partner from the police department, Chris, we all headed out to the cold desert last week when it was about 30 degrees out, and we got to shooting. As always, we recorded our first rounds through the gun, so here is that footage now. All right, guys, range day is finally here with the PSA JAKL. Got it all set up for our night shoot. We're gonna run the first few rounds unsuppressed, rocking a Reared Manufacturing SPB muzzle device and then a Surefire Vampire light. So we're gonna use some white light at first. Anyway, got some 55 grain in here. Let's see how this thing shoots. Here we go. Man, that thing is flat. You can feel a little bit of the action cycling with it being piston up here in the front, but that muzzle device just keeps it super flat. I'll let the other guys shoot it, see what they think. I'm really digging it for this compact platform, especially for the price point of $1,000. But we actually got our buddy Chris out here. He's gonna run some rounds through it, see what he thinks. And we'll also have Gil and Compton hop up here. All right, we got Chris out here on the range with us now. Drove out in that cool side-by-side in the background there, but give it a whirl, man. First round to the JAKL, go for it.
Awesome. You could feel the recoil impulse in the front of the in front of the rifle, and you can also feel the concussion. It just stays flat on target.
What do you think? Have you run a SCAR a lot, haven't you?
I've ran it a few times, but I mean it feels the same actually.
Is it the SCAR you have at home, or is it a little bit better? What do you think? The SCAR you have at home, or a little bit better than that?
No, I like this better for $1,000.
All right, we got Compton up now. His first round's to the JAKL. I know you've been waiting for this just as long as me, bud. Go for it.
First rounds, man.
Oh man, this thing's
sick. You can definitely feel the concussion, and you can definitely feel the action system right here up front, but it's cool that it has the non-reciprocating handle. It doesn't hit you in the hand.
All right, we got Gil up now. His first round to the JAKL. Go for it, bud. Woo!
Man, this thing's nice. For $1,000, can't go wrong with this thing.
So you were saying we've been shooting so much suppressed, you forgot what it was like to shoot unsuppressed?
Oh yeah, I was kind of loud for a minute. Kind of spooked me, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, before we jump into all of the range fun, guys, I wanted to equip my CGS Group Helios QD titanium 3D printed suppressor. The rear manufacturing SPB muzzle device that we equipped is tapered, and using their Atlas adapter for our suppressor, we can now easily thread this can onto our gun. Before shooting, we used a 223 round to put the adjustable gas block in the number 4 position, and we found that this setting gave us that nice 3 o'clock ejection pattern. All right, guys, so I threw on my Helios QD TI. It's a 3D printed titanium suppressor from the guys over at CGS Group, and we're gonna try it. I have the adjustable gas block tuned all the way to the furthest setting. We'll see what kind of ejection pattern we get. This gun does come with an adjustable gas block, like I showed you guys in the tabletop portion. Anyway, first round suppressed. Let's see how this goes. Here we go, stand by. Yeah, 3 o'clock looks good, Moosh. Let's see. Woo! Got lock back, got empty. You can feel it recoil a little more, but not like it's just straight back into you and there's no muzzle rise. Like, I guess it's just, you can feel the action coming straight back into you with it being up here. I'm so used to shooting, you know, my regular ARs, but man, it seemed pretty quiet behind the gun. What did it sound like to you guys?
Yeah, super quiet. Awesome.
So I'm gonna have them try it out, suppress, and see what their thoughts are. All right, we got Chris up now. He's gonna get his first round suppressed JAKL. Go for it, bud.
Woo! Yeah, this thing's awesome. The recoil is actually pretty minimal.
Right?
I feel it going straight back, but
yeah, no
any rise.
No rise, right?
And
just straight back.
Quiet. It was really quiet.
All right, Compton, I'm gonna record you shooting your first round suppressed from this side so we can see the ejection pattern. Go for it, bud.
Nice.
What do you think, man?
Awesome. Super quiet.
Just that good, huh?
Yeah, just that good. I'm at a loss for words, guys.
So it was kind of hard to see because it's dark, the ejection pattern, but I'm seeing 3 o'clock when I was behind the gun. We'll light up the range a little bit here more in a little bit, and you guys can see the ejection pattern, how it's coming out 3 o'clock.
Cool.
All right, Gil's first round suppressed. Go for it, bud.
Man, feels nice to have a can back on there.
So you like it better suppressed than unsuppressed?
Oh yeah, who doesn't, you know?
Next up, we decided to run a couple of drills on various steel targets for time. All right, guys, so before we jump into all the night vision fun, we're gonna run some white light drills. We got steel targets at varied distances, 2 C-zone ones, one at 25, one at 35, and then we got a 6-inch small A-zone target at 50 yards, and then another C-zone steel target at 70 yards. So the drill is gonna be this: 2 rounds at the 2 close ones, so 4 rounds total, 2 and 2, and then the far back steel targets will be 1 round each. So 6 rounds total, 2, 2, 1, 1, and we'll shoot it for time. Running the AMG Labs Commander. Hopefully it picks up the suppressor. Here we go, stand by. Hey-oh. So we got a total time of 6.8, total of 8 shots. I did miss 2, so time to beat, guys, 6.8. Mushi, you're up. All the way back left, you only got 1 hit on the left. Oh man, 1192, 2 misses, 8 rounds fired.
It's still quick.
All right, Compton, you ready, bud?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go, stand by. $13.50. Let's see, you got 11 shots total, so 5 misses.
Nice.
All right, our new cameraman, he's up. You ready, Gil?
Ready.
Here we go, stand by. Hit that far target, the 50 yard, you missed it. There it is. Gil's got total time, 12:35. What'd you think, man?
It was fun. I'll get better.
Now, during our runs on this drill, I noticed I was having to shoot a little high to get my hits, so I decided to zero this EOTech optic real quick. 50 yards out, we're gonna get this EOTech zeroed real quick and then go back to our range drills. All right, we'll go check it real quick. All right, so, I mean, this is a pretty damn awesome group with the PSA barrel on the JAKL. So, looks like we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches low and 1 inch left. So 5 needs to come 5 up and 1 inch to the right. So we'll go to make our adjustments and then get this thing zeroed up. Man, oh man, you can say what you want about PSA, but look at these 2 rounds touching. I definitely dig that. So I'll be using based off of this. Looks like I'm just 1 inch high. So we'll adjust off this and then get back to it. Now, I was pretty stoked with that grouping. I think we can all agree that when we hear the name Palmetto State Armory, we think of more budget-friendly options. Typically, with budget-friendly options, you don't see the best results in regards to function and or accuracy. I'm happy to say that this is not the case with the PSA JAKL. I was pleasantly surprised with how nice and tight these rounds were grouping. All right, guys, now that we got a proper zero at 50 yards with this awesome EOTech XPS2, the OD green one that came out with a little bit of a limited edition release for this. Anyway, properly zeroed now. We're gonna run the drill, same drill, but just a little twist on it. We're gonna throw a barricade and you shoot around this guy now. So here we go, stand by. Where are you? Boom, over here. Still missed 2, but we got a total time of 10:21, 8 shots, 2 misses. Mushi's up next. All right, you understand the course of fire?
Yeah.
Here we go, stand by. Nice. How do you like it now that it's zeroed?
Oh yeah, it shoots way better. I just gotta shoot faster.
All right, let's see. Time is 11:73, 6 rounds.
All right.
I don't know what happened there. That 6-inch little A-zone target's a bitch, huh? I don't know. Let's see, total time, 19:37. Nice. Good stuff, man. 14:42, 7 shots. Now, for the rest of the range day, we all just had fun wearing night vision goggles and shooting with the IR lasers. If you are like me, then rifle and pistol builds are kind of like adult Legos or adult art projects. And what I mean by that is I like to put together builds that are both fully functional and ergonomically friendly, but at the same time still aesthetically pleasing. When I got this JAKL, I already had the idea in mind of a 2-tone build between green and tan. I immediately started ordering the parts that I needed in order to get this look. Additionally, with the front handguard area, I wanted something that we would be able to lock our hand into naturally. That grip stop gives us something to pull back on, while the HRF Concepts ramp gives us something to put our thumb down on to press. This is also functional because I'm using a dual lead mod button. So one press of the button activates both the Surefire IR illuminator as well as the PEC 15 laser unit. The weapon light and laser unit can also be switched to white light and visible laser, which would still be activated simultaneously with one push of the button. All right, guys, so it's not very often that I find a product that I wouldn't change anything on. Everything we did on the range with this PSA JAKL just ran so smoothly. Everything from being able to carry and store it in a bag because of the foldable brace, to shooting it suppressed and unsuppressed, and even the accuracy. Everything was just really dialed in with this build. Now going back to shooting it suppressed, you'll see here that with the number 4 position on the adjustable gas block for our suppressor setup, it was very ideal. We got that 3 to 330 ejection pattern that we all hope for when shooting suppressed. I'm also happy to report that we shot a little over 750 rounds during this range session, and we did not encounter a single malfunction. So again, for $1,000, this is definitely money well spent in my opinion. Guys, that's going to wrap up this review on the Palmetto State Armory JAKL. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Again, if you're interested in anything you saw here in this video, you can check out the other website, qvoreviews.com. On that website, there will be everything broken down using our affiliate links that helps us out. If you guys like the video, please give us a thumbs up down below because that does help out the channel. Also, consider subscribing because we post new videos every week. If you want to further support our content, check out that Patreon link down below. Our Patreon squad are a big reason why we keep making these videos for you guys all to watch, so big shout out to them. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Go ahead.
Bigger target, need a bigger target.
All right, hold on. Let me start a new clip. Bro, that suppressor glow.
Woo! Yeah, you smell it. Woo, you can see the smoke too.
What you think? You gonna buy one? PSA JAKL?
Hell yeah.
Bring it on patrol?
I like the can and the rifle. I like them both. Amazing.
You gotta load the gun, bro.
Whoops.
Drop the bolt. Stand by.
Oh.
Hold on. What happened?
Ah, yeah,
Are you not a trained professional?
I know.
Where's your iPro?
Oh.
Thought it was zeroed.